Okay, so for District 9, what do you see as the biggest issues in your district for the Herman and Bangor areas? What do you see that needs to be changed? Housing.
Housing.
Tell me about it.
Well, we don't have enough housing for everybody. The interest rates are too high. People don't want to sell, and they can't afford to go buy a new home because it's too expensive. And what we need to do is to be able to reduce costs of energy. I'd like to see gas pipelines opened up again to reduce the cost of electric generation. I'd like to see electricity be brought down from Canada. Hydroelectric is renewable and it's inexpensive up in Canada. I'd like to see our dams stop being torn down because they are renewable energy that we can all use. And you keep tearing all the dams down, you're going to have to resort more and more to fuel to generate your electricity.
Okay. So would you like to see more renewable energy as far as hydroelectric energy?
Hydroelectric. I'd like to see also many nuclear power plants because they don't emit any gases. And the newer ones they're coming up with now, they're less likely to have a nuclear meltdown.
And with nuclear energy, would you like to see a plant here in Maine, or would be shipping in that power?
I'd like to see it back in Maine.
Okay, okay. Another big issue in the Bangor area is the unhoused population, getting them the resources they need, getting them any help that they can. How do you plan to address that, or do you plan to address it at all?
Well, we need to take care of the homeless, period. And we need to be able to have homes for them to go to or shelters. And I'm finding that a lot of the homeless are losing their, they get vouchers to go to a hotel, and the vouchers are no good anymore because illegal aliens are taking over those buildings because the federal government's paying 4 times the amount that they would get from the state.
We're running short on time here, but one last question I want to make sure to get to. There's a widespread concern about division in politics. If you were elected, how do you plan to address this, and are you willing to work across the aisle and break party lines to get work done here for Mainers? Yes,
I want to bring common sense back, and I will talk with anybody about anything, but once they start calling me names, they're telling me they do not have anything else they can bring up. And the other thing is my opponent, he said he will never vote for another Republican until MAGA is dead and buried. And that was reported on the wire. And my question to my opponent is, what does he have against making America great again?
Well, Richard, thank you for your time. We'll have Joseph Baldacci on later this week, this Friday, I believe. We'll be back right after this break with your full weather forecast.